7 days a week, 365 days a year. No excuses, just free picks. Normally we're right around 10 a.m. Eastern time. A little bit late today. We did the VIP/premium pick show early today. It's a short card. We're trying to do with the premium and the VIP, and I'll go over this again, is kind of consolidate a little bit instead of dilute, which is, I think, what we have been doing, and the picks have been getting watered down. So I just don't like giving out, like, if I'm reaching for premium picks, then what's their premium about that? Nothing. I want to deliver good product. And, if that means, that some people feel they're not getting their money's worth, well, I don't think they're the right people for the product, because I think both those products deliver more than what they charge by about 20 times. Not even going to debate it. Anyways, we got a short card today. We got the Major League Baseball has got some games today, and 11 games. We've got NHL. The NBA Finals start tomorrow, so if you want to do any futures on the NBA Finals, today's the day. And got NFL futures that we'll start talking about next week. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to start doing NFL videos. I think I might do 1 or 2 a day. Different teams, different divisions, different whatever. I don't know. Just going to...
Yeah, maybe we get one division a day here on there during the break or something.
Whatever.
I'm usually wrong on my futures.
Yep, you are. It's okay.
I had the Cowboys win the Super Bowl last year. So.
Nice job. Wasn't Dak Prescott out for the season last year?
Yeah, I just thought the Cowboys had the most talent. That doesn't always win.
At what position?
Well, overall, as a team, going into I don't remember maybe I didn't give out the Cowboys, but I think I did the Cowboys last year. I'd have to go back and look.
And what position do the Cowboys have the best player at?
Well, I think they had a quality, not the best quarterback, but they had a quality quarterback.
Top 5?
They had a good receiving score.
Top 5 quarterback?
Good receiver squad. They had
paid, maybe.
Yeah, but top 5?
One of the top running backs in the league.
No, I think he's running back. Sometimes they come out like on fire, and then all of a sudden their legs just die. And I think that Elliott is that guy, because I don't think he has a lot of skill. He's just a home run hitter that when he hits the hole, he's gone. But now that he doesn't appear to have that step, he's a lot less effective. Especially, when you don't have the quarterback in there to stretch the defense. They kind of were keying on him, and he clearly, the only thing he can do.
Anyway, I think the Washington football team's a team to keep your eye on. I guess the quarterback situation is going to be maybe an issue, but.
Anyways. Nick Chubb is the purest runner in the NFL. I don't know, man. That changes from day to day, I'm still mad at Nick Chubb for running out of bounds at the 1 yard line.
Right.
Dead to me.
That cost me fantasy points.
Who is Dak Prescott? Like, name a quarterback. We'll name some starting quarterbacks. We'll see if they're better than Dak Prescott. Deshaun Watson.
He's coming off a year where he was injured. So
no. In his best year. In his very best, the best of Dak Prescott.
Who's better than him in the NFC East?
Well, the NFC East is the worst division in football, right? I mean, it's the one where the teams with the losing record make the playoffs. So that's not where it's defined. You need to look at the playoff teams, right? And those are the teams that define what the NFL is and where you want to be, not the teams that are 7-9 and 7-9 and making the playoffs, right? Isn't that the idea here?
Off the top of my head, I'd say he's around 8, 9, or 10, somewhere around there.
I'd say he's probably in that 10-plus range. Who would you rather have, Joe Burrow or him?
No, Joe Burrow. He's got a tremendous upside.
How about Ben Roethlisberger?
But going in for one season, I'd rather have Prescott this year, though.
I'd rather Burrow. How about Ben Roethlisberger or him?
Oh,
Prescott.
At this point, I'd take Prescott.
Yeah.
I'd take Ben Roethlisberger. At least he's shown he knows how to win a Super Bowl. He's been there before. How about Patrick Mahomes or him?
Oh, of course, Mahomes.
How about Aaron Rodgers or him?
Rodgers.
How about Tom Brady or him?
Brady.
I would go with Dak Prescott at this point.
Matt Ryan or him?
Prescott.
Jameis Winston or him?
Oh, okay. Well, we all know Prescott's better than Winston.
He hasn't won more games. How about Teddy Bridgewater or him?
I'll take Bridgewater over.
How about Matthew Stafford or him?
I'll take Stafford.
Prescott over Matthew Stafford.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll take Stafford.
I'll take Stafford.
What's Stafford ever won? Nothing.
He's been in Detroit.
I'm not a Dallas fan or anything like that. I think that Prescott's not terrible. I think he's
but I mean, look at the hit that he takes on the salary cap against the team, right? Versus what he provides on the field. He's not Aaron Rodgers, right? We could just define that.
No.
He's not. Who would you rather have, Deshaun Watson or him? Did we decide
that?
No,
Watson.
How about Josh Allen?
Allen.
Okay, so we've gone through. How about Tua or him? It's about a push, right?
I would go with Prescott over with experience.
Why? They both have about the same crappy numbers. I think Tua's got higher upside.
Oh, yeah. If I was starting a team, I'd go with Tua. But as far as this next season goes, I would go with Prescott.
Derek Carr?
Prescott.
How about the kid from San Diego, Herbert?
Oh, Herbert, I like him.
All right, so this puts Prescott around 14 or 15 from your numbers here.
All right. That's off the top of my head.
Carson Wentz or Prescott?
He's biased. He's going to take Wentz.
I would take Prescott. I think he's had the better career.
Yeah. Okay.
He has.
Yeah, okay.
I think Wentz will have a breakout year.
How about Mac Jones? The Patriots or him?
Oh, I would take Prescott
Mac
for this
Jones.
next season.
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I think if Prescott was on the Patriots, that would be a Super Bowl team. There.
Nope. They already had Cam Newton, a better version of Prescott.
Oh, no, I don't think so. Cam Newton's seen better days. I don't even think I don't know. I think his mind's into fashion and other stuff, not professional football. He's a clothing designer. He likes to wear flashy clothes.
Ryan Tannehill or Dak Prescott?
I would take Prescott, but I think Tannehill's.
Justin Fields or Dak Prescott?
Prescott.
Fields.
I think that one I might actually take Prescott.
I'll take Fields. I think he has a better year.
Wilson for the Jets or Prescott?
Prescott.
Sam Darnold or Prescott?
Prescott.
All right, we're going to find out. Mayfield or Baker Mayfield or Prescott?
Prescott.
I'd take Baker Mayfield. He was actually really good last year.
I'm not saying Baker Mayfield's that bad. Mayfield's probably around number 18 or 19, but he's not.
How about Fonzie or Dak Prescott?
I would go with the Fonz.
How about? Oh, so yesterday after the show, we were talking about Vinny Barbarino from Welcome Back, Kotter. I don't know how we got there, but we did. And sure enough, last night on TV for 4th of July, Urban Cowboy was on. Bud and Sissy. How about when he spits in the beer bottle to start off the show? It's like, ooh, this is going to be a good movie. Travolta spitting in a beer bottle. All right. Anyways, always fun to talk football 365 days a year. But it is baseball season. Actually, it could be the last day of the hockey season. So I want to thank everyone that's contributed on our sites for NHL this season and in the videos as well. So thank you guys. It's been, let's see if this is a solid job. Not a sport that I follow, so I can't contribute much. But
they'll be back in 2 months? NHL will be back, October?
October or something, yeah. Start right back up soon.
So 4 months.
No, I'm throwing out July because we're almost into it.
Well, we're 5 days in. No fireworks, man. I didn't hear any fireworks here last night. 0. They outlawed fireworks.
Lots of fireworks here.
Normally, Hawaii is nuts on fireworks. This year, nothing. Anyways, we got the Giants and the Cardinals. Cardinals just finding new ways to lose. Colorado over the weekend. This is weird. One of the sites is listing Trevor Bauer as the starter for the Dodgers, but it's Walker Buehler against Trevor Rogers. And we got Chase DeJong. This guy pitches every day. I'm telling you. Didn't he just pitch yesterday? 2 days ago? He seems to pitch an awful lot. And then you have the Rays and the Indians. How about this? The Rays, who just have not looked good, right? And Rich Hill's pitching. Minus 200, Brian. What do you think of that? Minus 200 from Rich Hill.
I think in that one, I might take the +1.5 Indians. But out of the grouping there, I think the one game that I zeroed in on was the Pittsburgh Pirates at +170. We saw the Pirates get an upset win yesterday. Max Fried, I don't think is a -190 pitcher on the road, and neither of the Braves is the team. So I'll take a crack with the Pirates again today.
Chase DeJong is so bad.
He is bad.
So bad.
He's bad.
So bad. Rod?
And for me, in that plump games, I like the over in the Braves and Pittsburgh. It opened at 8. It's up to 9. I don't think that's high enough either. So take the over 9 in that one. Chase DeJong, Max Fried. You can see a whole pile of runs.
I like the under in that Marlins-Dodgers game. 7. I don't think there's going to be a lot of runs in that thing. Trevor Rogers doesn't allow much. The Dodgers on that 9-game winning streak. It's got to end somewhere. And the Marlins, that one left a mark yesterday. I just couldn't believe it. Julius says Braves are going to hang 10 runs on Chase DeJong. I don't know. If it was any other team, I would think that. But the Braves' bats they're sad too. But maybe coming off of yesterday, maybe they feel it coming forward. I don't know. Certainly I'm not going to lay minus 200 on that. Got the White Sox and the Twins. I've been eerily quiet about that one. White Sox just have not been playing well on the road again. Still one of the best records in baseball, as bad as they've been this past week. Yeah, Brian laughs.
Sorry, I had to laugh because it looks the White Sox are like minus 115 or so. It's just It's just, I don't know. To me, it just looks funny.
They slaughtered the Twins this season, and Bailey Ober's been a good part of that. The Twins are as bad as the White Sox have been on the road, the Twins are bad everywhere. I mean,
I swore off the Twins, so it's tough for me.
Yeah, it's as bad as the Twins are. It's still White Sox run line here, right? I mean, it's like, that's still the play, even alternate run lines, because the Twins, it's a pure fate of the Twins. I mean, which you don't have the ability to do. But the rest of us that like to win.
The White Sox haven't looked too great. White Sox haven't looked too good lately.
Bankroll management by Bittler. 1-24. It's like, but when he hits, it's a nice dog. And so it's like winning 1.5 games. So it's 1.5 and 24.
No, we won with the Pirates yesterday. Got one.
You got one. Yesterday was a tough card. I knew it from the outset, too. I knew I was in trouble.
I think today is going to be a square fest, but maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong.
Yeah, if you're like the sports handicapper, one of these Twitter cappers, and you're following me on Twitter, I'm not following you back. I got no interest. That's for sure. I'm enjoying the Twitter. That's for sure this time around. I think I got it right this time. I only have 350 followers. My betting badass. It's probably one of those things like, where you start off and you just have a few, and then all of a sudden you just have thousands and thousands and thousands.
It takes a while.
Well, I looked back at our YouTube channel, and last I don't know. There was a time, like, with this YouTube channel on PickTalks, we were doing, like, 300 views total on the videos last year. Like, last baseball season when we came out of the COVID. We really didn't get momentum until college basketball. We had really good momentum at the stoppage. Things were starting to move really well at the stoppage. But even our daily videos were not getting the views. But now it's like, now we are the number one watched sports betting YouTube channel. But that doesn't mean subscribers, doesn't mean anything. It's a vanity number. It's nice. We don't not show our subscribers, but it's a nice thing to have. But it's it's kind of like relief pitcher ERA or starting pitcher record. It doesn't mean anything. It's like if you started your YouTube channel in 2012 and someone subscribed and died, well, they still count as a subscriber. Don't you care more about how many people watch your videos every single month? I mean, like there are 2 channels out there that have more subscribers than us. Okay, they've been around for a lot longer than us, way longer. Like, I would say they have 5 to 8 year head starts on us, and they're not that far ahead of us. I mean, we are going to pass them probably by the end of the year, but they have more subscribers than us. But it's like we have 5 times more views than them every month. So wouldn't you rather have more views than subscribers?
I think what you want to see is the average daily views go up over a period of time. Yeah. Every
the subscribers is a vanity number. That's all it is. It's just a vanity number. It doesn't mean anything. It's like when you talk to the YouTube experts, and like I have a YouTube guy, right? It's like, while subscribers is a nice thing to have, and it's a nice, thing. It is a purely a vanity number. It doesn't mean anything. Anyways, doesn't matter. I think these conversations should be had behind closed doors.
If you like this conversation, you should tune into the VIP show. Always good conversations.
This should be held. This should be behind closed doors. Okay. Close the door and have the conversation. The door is open right there. If my wife wakes up, I'll have her close the door. We'll have this conversation. Well, it's just a statement. People have made comments on, because I say that in my YouTube videos, and people have made comments. There's more watch, no, but there's not. I'm going to start when I say that on the YouTube thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show the graph of the views compared to everybody else. Is what I will do. I think that's what I am going to do. I'll take a screenshot of the graph. I'll put an arrow at our line. I am going to do that. I'm going to add that today for tomorrow's videos. Thank you, Baby Yoda Bets. Anyways, White Sox, Twins, Brewers, Mets, Rangers, Tigers, Cubs, Phillies. Brian, this Mets Brewers, does this look like a stink bomb to you? Does something look funny here? I mean, is it just me?
I had something written down here, and I think you guys should fade me because that's my square pick, the Brewers today, and I'm not very good at taking public plays like this. But to me, Woodruff is 7-3, a 1.87 ERA, great strikeout to walk, great whip. I think the Brewers bounce back today. I'll lay the run line with the Brewers, but it does.
But how did the Mets go from plus 153 to plus 115 overnight? Right? I mean, this is, with Woodruff going, but this is the hot diggity, too good to be true, plus 1.5 gem of gems, right?
I mean minus 1.5.
It's the plus 1.5 with the Mets is the straight out layup here, right? I mean, that's like. But
the Mets are also coming off of a Yankee series.
Yeah, and the Brewers are coming off of a loss.
I'm square with the Brewers today, but maybe you guys should fade me and take the Mets.
Yeah, I think
I'm not good at those type of plays.
I generally think fading Brian's not a bad idea.
I just can't. I think the Brewers have the better pitcher and they bounce back.
I think Brian's premium picks are great. They're some of the best out there. But I think his free picks are some of the best fade material out there. Because here's the thing with Brian's picks, and it's like I get a lot of emails about Brian's picks and Rod's picks and my picks. I get tons of them. But I think that what happens is that Brian has these ideas and these spots, but then he edits it down and edits it down and edits it down. And when he gets to his final picks, he generally has some solid quality there where he's kind of like, this is a good idea, but it doesn't mean it's one of my best plays for the day, right? I think that's kind of how you get there. And so it's like, it's for me, it's a no play. I see something like that right off the bat where I really like the Mets plus the 1.5, but I can't get those Iceman odds that I'm looking for. I mean, I need to have at least minus 230
here. I'm put $60 on the Brewers just to have some action on the game.
I don't need action on the game. It's not I'd rather put the run line White Sox. The game starts at the same time.
Oh, well, good luck with that one.
Thanks. I appreciate the vote of confidence there. I got 18 likes on my Sam swimming on my Twitter.
Oh, tune in to the drive-thru tonight. I'm doing Phillies and Cubs. So, Tony T.
Yeah, the Brewers just looks super square.
I guess I better give out one more pick because I don't want to give out two today.
Detroit
Tigers would be my other play today. We're in that time slot. There's no way the Rangers are a minus 150 team. Detroit's playing good baseball off a nice series. So I'm going to take the Tigers money line here.
Far be it from Brian to be constrained by a slot anyway. Rod.
That's probably your hot diggity dog poop there. The Tigers plus the 1.5. But in that one, I like the under. Give me the under 9. I figure with those two pitchers, you're going to get an over. Well, Detroit is 10-2-2 their last 14 when their opponent scores 2+ runs previous to the under. And Allard, surprisingly, he's 5-1 to the under this year. 5-0 to the under his last 5 home starts. I'm going to take the under 9 Detroit and Texas.
I think I like the under in that Brewers Mets, right? I mean, I gave that out in the parlay video too. I started doing the parlay video again. What do you guys think of that?
I like the dog of the day better.
Maybe I should. I'll do dog of the day too.
Yeah, I like the dog of the day.
Yeah, me too.
Lots of people like the dog of the day.
Yeah, I haven't done dog. I stopped doing dog of the day. I did dog of the day for 14 years.
You give out a parlay on this show. I discontinue the parlay one.
Wow. I just started the parlay again. The parlay is the most popular video. It's the most popular.
Well,
yeah.
That's true. People love to do parlays. I'm not a parlay guy, but that's how the casinos stay in business, the parlays.
sure to follow me on Twitter. I'm tweeting these days. And it's not like I'm not sending out pics and, not a lot of emojis and check marks saying about how great I am and how I never lose or anything like that. We're just tweeting. We have our regular Pick Dogs YouTube Twitter if you want that stuff. A lot of people want to manage our social media, but I have to say I don't like any of the proposals that people are sending. That's the issue I have. But if you're interested in doing our social media, send me a proposal, man. Tell me an idea. And if it's taking my videos that are already out there on YouTube and putting them on other social media platforms, not interested. I just don't. I don't want to do. My YouTube channel. I mean, that's why we stopped doing this show on all the other social media channels, right? Because our YouTube channel is going to be our YouTube channel, and that's it. I'm going to ride with that, And if people miss our show because they don't see it on Facebook anymore or whatever, because they can't watch YouTube, they don't want to log in to YouTube, whatever. So be it, man. It's like my YouTube's going to remain my YouTube, and everything else is going to be its own thing.
You don't have to log into YouTube to watch a video.
To watch a video, yeah. I was just going to say, you could just watch them without it.
But it's nice you can log in and hit the like button.
I don't even know. I don't care. But I'll tell you what we're not going to do. We're not going to take my Instagram account and just put my YouTube videos on it. It's not going to happen. Or my TikTok.
When you think of TikTok, you got to
do you imagine like
Instagram?
So we don't have the TikTok. We don't have the TikTok account, but I'm thinking about starting one because I get a lot of things about people wanting to do TikTok. So can you imagine? Like I know TikTok, the trolls are even worse, right? So it's like I can't even imagine like what my day is going to be like on TikTok. It's like the TikTok trolls are the worst. I get emails from people. So I know there was a Rachel Nichols incident, but I don't know what it is. I didn't read the story, so I have no idea what the incident is. So I don't have a comment on it. I have no comment. I wish I did, because you guys know I don't usually duck the issues, but I don't know who she is. I don't
watch. Your Instagram account could be like pictures of you around the studio while you're making your videos, maybe out in the golf course. Somebody could take a picture while you're shooting something. I don't know. Get to.
Yeah, no. It's got to be a totally different thing than what we're already doing. We're already doing that other stuff. To just move it to another platform. I mean, I'm sure I could hire an 8th grader to do that. Josh Stomper, that's how content creators grow. They put their content on as many platforms as possible. If that was the case, then why is our website 10 times the size of any of those other guys that are doing that? If that's how you grow, you need to put unique content on different platforms, not just throw content on platforms. Unique content on each platform. Their content. That draws people to come back. When he says content creators grow, we're a content creator, right? But it's like, why do we get 4 million people, 4 million people a month to our websites, and some months even 5+. When places like we can't really mention our competitors, but guys that have another YouTube channel that do like some show, and there's a guy named something, they have like whatever. I mean, they do like 100,000 people visit their website or something because we have unique content. We don't need to promote our content. We promote our content through Google on our websites. Yeah, but who has a bigger presence than us that does it that way? That's really the question. It's like what I always say, so one of these trolls, right? I asked them, he sent me an email. I'm like, you have all this advice and all these things you're telling us we're doing lousy or whatever. Well, show me the success that you've had, and then maybe it's something to listen to, right? In order to get people to listen, you have to have some kind of success doing what you do. You can't just, Yeah, I'm not trying to argue either. I'm just trying to, if there is an answer here, I'm in. Most people know that. I'm never like, look at our YouTube videos 6 months ago and look what we're doing now, our regular YouTube videos. The live show is the next thing we'll fix, But right now I've been working on the YouTube videos. But it's like, we never stand pat. And when you see our new website, I guarantee you, you're going to say, this is the best sports betting, not sports betting picks. This is the best sports betting website on the internet. And it's not even close. All these guys that you've been using for years and years and years, you're going to remove their bookmarks from your browsers, is what's going to happen. That's how it is. Yeah, no, I'd love to know. So Josh, my email is mitch@pickdogs.com. I'd love to carry on this conversation. I'll give you my phone number. But if you have answers that I don't have, I'm in. Most people know that, man. All of our best ideas, our most successful things that we've done, all of the best ideas that we've ever had have come from audience suggestion, including our premium picks. And premium YouTube came from the audience.
But I had good ideas. What's going on here?
Rarely. Anyways, Royals, Reds, Red Sox, Angels, and the Padres and the Nationals. Is that off the board? John Lester not making it to the ring?
That's what it's looking like.
John Lester didn't make weight for this one?
Just so I guess I already did give out a pick there.
So someone asked here, where does Wager Talk rank? So when it comes to website visitors at websites, we have about 15 times the amount of visitors at our website that they have. And on YouTube, I can tell you the exact numbers. Last month, they did, the last 30 days, Wager Talk has had on theirs, and I'm not saying anything good, bad, or sideways, but I'm just reading data. Wager Talk had 366,000 views on their YouTube channel, and we had 1.6 million. And I'm just reading numbers. I'm not saying anything good, bad, or anything. I don't know. You guys can say what you like about them, but I'm just saying that's the difference. Is website traffic, we have about 10 to 15 times more than what they have, maybe more than that. And on YouTube, 1.6 million views to 366,000 views. So it's like we're talking apples and oranges, like with a lot of the guys that you're seeing out there. And when you see our new website, I guarantee you it's only going to widen. Did I say anything that could have been construed as derogatory or offensive there? Or did I just read numbers, Rod? You tell me. Because you guys know, people accuse me of stuff all the time.
I didn't say anything offensive there.
I'm just reading numbers, right?
Just reading numbers, yeah.
And we could look at other ones, too. And believe me, those guys are the closest. That's how bad this beatdown is. Urban Cowboy.
I'm sure you're just looking at a draft chart is what you're looking at.
So we have an important question here, Brian. Maybe this one is for you, but I think this one you're going to have to ask him. Is Urban Cowboy related to Indian Cowboy? And I think you'll have to ask him if there's any relation there. Maybe he can be the Urban Indian Cowboy. Probably train. Yeah, I know Wager Talk does talk a lot of smack about other sites. I know that. They think they're better than us. I know that. It's okay. They're not. Everybody knows it. I mean, they're not. I mean, we can go into deep detail as to why not, but we're not going to. We're trying to get past that. We're trying to talk about how great we are, how easy it's going to be. We're not going to listen to our fat little girlfriends. Defies every bit of logic. Anyways, Brian, any of these three?
Yeah, I'm going to go a little square again. I'm going to take the Padres on the run line today. I don't really see anything that really jumps off the page. That'd just be a degenerate bet for me. I just think the Padres are at home. I usually stay away from teams after a road trip, first game back. But if Lester does hit the mound for the Nationals, I think the Padres will tee off on him. Musgrove is Musgrove hasn't got the run support this season from the Padres, but I think bats come alive tonight and slap Lester around. Or whoever Washington throws out there.
Brian, so it says, Brian, you need to work on your background. Brian's on the road.
Oh, yeah, I'll be back on the end of the week.
Brian's on the road. So basically,
I'm in a hotel room. Basically.
Yeah, he's basically in a hotel room. But actually, he could have brought like a little light, and had a colored light. That's what I do when I'm on the road. I have this little travel.
Oh, yeah.
See, and just flash it back.
And it actually does travel pretty easy.
Yeah, it does travel pretty easy. Next time.
When Rod's in his car next time, I'll have to put the light
on. No, it's all good. No, it's all good. I'd rather
with flashing lights.
Flashing lights in the car.
Then the Mountie comes over to the car. What's going on in here?
RCMP. Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
Rod, you like any of these three?
Yeah, for me, I'm gonna take a shot here with the Angels. The Angels 4-0 their last 4 games. They're also 7-1 their last 8 at home versus a left-handed starter. They're also 9-3 in their last 12 home games. Sure, I know Boston's been on fire and whipping it up, but you look, Boston 3-7 their last 10 versus the AL West. They're also 1-4 their last 5 versus a left-handed starter on the road. I'm going to take the Angels, who keep their momentum going, and steal a win against Boston in that one.
Angels' home wins were against the Baltimore Orioles when they played a quality team like the Giants. They got whooped.
We'll see what happens.
Their other wins recently came against the Yankees, who've been terrible. They were 2-1 against the Yankees on the road, and they went 1-2 in Tampa Bay against a faltering Rays team. But
last time out, they beat Boston. So we'll see what happens in this one.
It does look like a real. My first thought was to take Boston in that one. We'll have to see how that line develops. But man, everybody and their mom is humping up on Boston at minus.
Because the issue here is you have a starter in Suarez who only can throw 50 pitches. Whether that spans 5 innings or 3 innings or 2 innings, we don't know. But we know we have a team that can hit the baseball. So we have to believe that that's going to be in about the 3-inning range. Okay? And then you defer to the bullpen of the Angels with that 4.73. And against these Boston bats, that doesn't shape up too well. And that's why people are humping on the Angels is there a super strong angle there. Or why they're humping up on Boston, because there's a super strong angle there to believe that it's going to be a higher scoring game. But if you get into these bullpens, that's where the Red Sox have a decided 1.5 edge advantage. And when it comes to the bats, well, Boston has a big edge there too. So, there's a lot of reasons to believe it. But like Rod said, the Angels have been playing their best baseball of the season, but you have the 27th ranked defense in baseball in the Angels, right? I mean, they're not the worst defense in baseball, but they're 27th out of 30. And then
you got Martin Perez on the mound.
But
you can see, I've seen him go
absolutely
1.2 innings, give up 7, give up 8.
It's going to be a high-scoring game. It's going to be a high-scoring game. You have the 6th best offense against the 4th best offense. Both these teams average over 5 runs a game, and it's not like it's Greg Maddux against Randy Johnson here. It's like this is going to be a high-scoring game, and it's not going to be decided likely in the first 3 or 4 innings. This game is going to be decided in that 6th, 7th, 8th inning. And this game, it's like, I'm telling you, there's not a lot of baseball games tonight, but this game's going to fill in for about 2 or 3 other games because we're going to see that much more baseball here. There's going to be a lot of baseball in this game. There's no doubt about it, right? You have two defenses. So the Red Sox, okay, here's the gem of the Red Sox, right? I mean, they rank 15th in total defense, but they're 25th in batting average. And you got the Angels, who are 27th in defense and 22nd in batting average against, 25th in OPS against, and the Red Sox 21st in OPS against. But, the thing is that the Angels give up more bombs than just about anybody. And so this is going to be the Red Sox, while they give up a lot of hits, they don't give up a lot of home runs. But the Angels give up a ton of home runs. But we know Ohtani against Perez, could probably give him one there, right? I mean, it's basically an automatic. I mean, this is a fun game. You know, this is going to be a fun game to watch because there's going to be, there's going to be some little league style pitching out here. There's going to be just some rallies. This game's gonna have everything. You have two pitchers that just aren't made to go the distance. Here, Suarez. I mean, 50 pitches, he's out of there. He's out of town. And I could see the Red Sox extending at bats at him. You could see an 11 pitch at bat against, for the Red Sox. That's what they do. Have you seen this Devers? I mean, that's what he does. He sits there, fouls them off. They said Wade Boggs used to intentionally foul balls off. It's like, what? That's what they said he would do. And he did. It was crazy. He's like, I don't like this one. He just, fouls it off. Even though it's a strike, I don't like it. He just pushes into the. It's like crazy, right? I don't know. Oh, I do know. Ohtani's ranked one of the top pitchers because they get him out of there in a hurry. So before the damage is done, they get him out in any sign of trouble. So like last time, he didn't even make it out of the first inning, right? But the damage, if they left him in for his full pitch count, he would have been, he would have had 30 ERA. There he's getting crushed. He never made it out of the first inning, right? That was against the Yankees, I think.
I think it was, yeah.
I wonder why when they take him out, they don't just stick him out in the outfield.
With DHs.
No, with his kind of bat, you need it in the lineup.
All right. NHL. Does it all end tonight in Montreal? Rod said that it would never end in Montreal, that there would be a riot. He said that at the beginning of the series, that it would not end in Montreal. There would be an absolute riot in the streets if the series ended in Montreal.
I guess they're rioting maybe tonight.
So in game 2, they were rioting and they flipped over police cars, and I can't imagine what's going to happen tonight. They're gonna go nuts.
Because while I picked the Canadians to win the cup, it became apparent in about game 1 that they weren't going to. I don't like the Lightning. I think it's bad for the NHL. It's bad for their product for the Lightning to win. But I think this one might be inevitable. We have seen all those guys are still there. But so this guy's saying, I remember when I first started searching YouTube, free picks, pick dogs, and then some of these other guys all came up, and they still do. But I just don't think they come up as much as us. Yeah, Stanley Z's here. He's always here, man. Stan's our guy. Anyways. Oh, Rod's not in Montreal. They were saying, Rod, you should go out and grab a free 80-inch TV after the game. But he's not in Montreal. What?
That's a long way. It's usually a 2-day drive.
Yeah.
It's a good 6-hour flight.
To get a free TV.
How is Tampa winning the NHL bad for the NHL? Well, in many ways, okay? About as many ways as possible. Number 1, small TV market. Number 2, small TV market. Number 3, not a TV market for the NHL or even remotely geographically close to a TV market that really puts the league forward. What's going to be more popular among the NHL fan base and in the big cities to kind of make it what was more exciting? Bruins versus Blackhawks in the Stanley Cup final or Lightning versus Montreal? Right? I mean,
people want to see.
It's pretty basic, right? People, they don't want to see Tampa Bay.
No, people wanted to see.
Stanley should be on the payroll for you guys. See, they say this is the other question, right? This is the other comment that we get all the time. Stanley should be on the payroll. He should be on your payroll. Is what it should be. You guys should be paying Stanley. I mean, we do the show, you know. It's like we put out the content. You guys are the ones that want Stanley to do all those things, right? So you guys should be the ones paying him. I certainly don't watch this. I don't use Stanley stuff. You know, I like him. He's a nice guy. I appreciate that he does it for those people that want to watch it that way. But it's like, it's you guys that should be paying Stanley. Because he's doing the work for you. No? We do. I think I've done my part as far as I'm concerned on that stuff. Anyways. Any team that wins from Florida is good for Florida. I guess so. You know, I guess so. I could see that, but it's just not significant enough for the entire league. I mean, I'm sure those people in Canada are hating it.
Probably. Definitely.
Any thoughts on this one, Brian? Did you give any thoughts?
No, I was on the game. I'm going to take the under 5 here for plus money. I just think both goaltenders going to be standing on their heads tonight. I see about 3 goals total in this one, so I think 5's not a bad deal. I'm going to go under 5. Here.
I'm pretty sure they ranked the Tampa Bay Lightning as the best franchise in the world. Who's they?
Best franchise in the world? I don't think so. Don't think so. Who's got more Stanley Cups, Montreal or Tampa Bay?
Yankees.
Yeah, Tampa's only been around for 20 years though, or so.
Yankees have the most. And then the Celtics, right?
Yeah.
But I believe the Dallas Cowboys are up there too. The Dallas Cowboys are worth the most. So they're $5.7 billion. The Yankees, 5.25. Knicks, $5 billion. Barcelona, 4.76. Real Madrid, 4.75. The Warriors, 4.7. The Lakers, I don't know, man. Patriots. It's usually the teams that own their stadium. Liverpool, Los Angeles Rams, $4 billion. San Francisco 49ers, $3.8 billion. Dodgers, $3.57 billion. Jets, $3.55 billion. Chicago Bears, Washington football team. I don't see Tampa Bay Lightning anywhere here. Boston Red Sox, Philadelphia Eagles, Chicago Cubs, Texans, Bulls, Denver Broncos, Boston Celtics, Chelsea Soccer, San Francisco Giants, Las Vegas Raiders, Seattle Seahawks, Packers, Steelers, Ravens, Vikings. I still don't see the Lightning here. Dolphins, Falcons, Colts, Arsenal, Clippers, Brooklyn Nets, Los Angeles Chargers, $2.6 billion. Rod, if you're interested. Panthers, $2.55 billion. Rod, you going to buy the Chargers? Chiefs, Houston Rockets. I still don't even see any hockey teams here. Paris Saint-Germain. I'm almost down to 50. Saints, Jacksonville Jaguars are worth $2.45 billion. That's as much as the Mets. Dallas Mavericks, Cleveland Browns. I do not even see Tampa Bay Lightning in the top 50. ESPN Ultimate Rankings. The hell does that mean?
Who cares?
Who cares what they say? We don't care.
ESPN doesn't even. They don't. That's crazy. They don't have no hockey in there.
Yeah. Well, they go by value, by dollar.
The value of the franchise.
Dollar value. Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, what were some of those?
Well, they're all basketball, football, and baseball and soccer.
Well, the Leafs are going to be the most expensive organization in hockey. They say it's worth over $1 billion.
Yeah, so but we were at number 50, and we weren't even anywhere near $2 billion yet. You know, as far as lower. All right.
Montreal's net worth is over.
We gave out picks. Gary Carver, picks, please. We gave out picks. We did that already. There's no more games. The picks are done. Picks, please.
If you want our premium picks, make sure you check out.
Yeah, we already did all the games. We've covered every game. We've gone through the entire schedule of baseball and hockey. There's really nothing else. It's either this or nothing at this point. What would you like to pick on? I mean,
I have a baseball pick that can't lose today. Well, it can, but I don't.
Let's look at here for Gary Carver. This is the Gary Carver special. This is just for you, Gary. We're gonna go to week 8 of the college football season and pick out a game for you. Give out a pick. I don't understand what do you want to pick on. We could, we can go to Olympic basketball. I mean, I'm not really sure. Or the G League. Well, let's go to week 8 of college football, and we'll see what. We're gonna give out a pick. This is the Gary Carver special. We're gonna write it down, and we're gonna see what happens when the game comes out. I don't understand what we're doing. It's schedule, so we'll go to week 8. We'll just pick a random game from week 8 of the college football season. Brian, we'll throw this one to you. Let's see. Week 8 is a gem. So we've got Iowa State and Oklahoma State. This one's at Jack Trice Stadium in Ames. Got to figure that Iowa State's still going to be tough as nails, and Oklahoma State, they lost their guy, right? So, but they still had that good running back at the end of the year, the kid from Arkansas that they had was really good. Any thoughts on this one? Iowa State, Oklahoma State. This is for Gary Carver. Well, we already did all the picks, Gary. We did all the picks.
Normally, I like dogs in that kind of spot, but I think Oklahoma State. These are the type of teams that they take out to the woodshed here. I think Oklahoma State wins this game by 2 touchdowns. I think the line will be about 8.5 on this one.
At Ames, Iowa.
Oh, I thought it was in Oklahoma State.
No, this is in Iowa. Jack Trice Stadium.
Oh, well, then my pick's totally different. Then I like Iowa State. I think there'll be a slight dog there.
I like Iowa State here. I think that this is one of those games where they frustrate Oklahoma State. It's like Iowa State can get frustrating at times, and I think that's what's going to happen here. So I'm going to go with Iowa State also. Rod?
Yeah, I'm with you. Give me Iowa State as well. Whatever the points are going to be, it's going to be too many because it'll be over a touchdown. So I think this game is closer than a touchdown. 3-4 point game. So give me Iowa State plus the points on that one.
We'll go with a bonus play here, possible parlay scenario here. We got Western Michigan is going to be at Toledo also in week 8. Brian, any thoughts there? Got a little Maction.
I like Maction, but my favorite team's the Akron Zip.
Well, they play Buffalo. Akron's hosting Buffalo week 8.
Oh, well, then I'm going to take Akron for the outright upset there over Buffalo. Akron's probably getting around 19 points or so, 18 to 19. I don't need the points. I'm just going to take Akron on the money line.
Yeah, I think I don't know about the money line, but I think we'll be getting a generous amount of points in that one as well. So, Rod, any pick there? USC, Notre Dame, or UConn back on the mat here against Middle Tennessee?
I think I'm with you guys on Akron there. That'll probably be getting a whole pile of points. So give me plus the points on that one. They'll probably get 3 touchdowns against
almost
Buffalo.
3 touchdowns at that.
Yeah, and everybody will be humping up on Buffalo and going, "Oh my God, it's Buffalo!"
This could be this week 8 could actually be that week that starts like the 10 days of football. Where it's football every single day. I'm pretty sure it is because Wednesday, October 20th, it all kicks off with Coastal versus App State on Wednesday, and then Thursday, FAU, Charlotte, Tulane, SMU, Arkansas State, and against the Raging Cajuns, which, that's a can't misser, right? Friday night, Arkansas State Thursday night, Arkansas State against the Raging Cajuns, and then Friday, Memphis, UCF. I like the over in that one. And then Utah State, Colorado State, and Arizona, Washington. That's a nice night of football right there. Heading us all the way into the Saturday, October 23rd matchup, which we already went over. All right. Kind of I'll lean to Oregon State to cover against Utah that week as well. So there you go, Gary. Here's some picks for you. And is there any parlays for you today, Rod?
Yeah, what was that last one? We gotta include Akron in there.
No, I like Oregon State. Oregon State to cover against Utah at home. It's a little early in the season for Brian's Beaver material. Anyways.
So for me, two-teamer, I'm going to take the Padres on the run line and the Angels on the money line. Parlay those two.
I'm going to go Pittsburgh Pirates and Detroit Tigers on the money line.
All right. I gave out my parlay in a video today, so you guys can go watch that. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. Have a great day. And, of course, going to try and act more professional tomorrow to make it a winning day.